What's going on, y'all? Chris Wrestling Views. Sorry I'm late. Had a very busy day. I'm dropping my SmackDown review so late. But just want to talk about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair backstage, talking about, their match last week, who's going to be the next challengers, and Nia Jax ends up showing up. Now, I did hear a rumor that Lash Legend will be called up to SmackDown from NXT, you guys, and be Nia Jax tag partner, especially after the great match that they had on NXT like a month and a couple of weeks ago. It was actually incredible. So I think they can really coexist. So I think those will be the ones that to take the titles off of Alexa and Charlotte. Now, of course, you guys, Michael Cole, he kind of mixed up some words when he was talk. But yeah, Corey Graves, you guys had like a little mix up, and he ended up calling Kiana James Nia James, and I was like, man, what is this man talking about? He been on vacation too long. But anyways, Kiana James did go 1-on-1 with Tiffany Stratton, you guys, and we already know who was gonna win this match. Of course, she was getting beat down and everything, and the numbers game, and then of course this here happened where Jade Cargill end up freaking pummelizing Tiffany Stratton, you guys, and I was like, God dang. So with that right there being said, you guys, I think Jade Cargill works better as a heel than a baby face, because we seen how she was in AEW. We seen how she was on like this dominant reign and everything like that. But I feel like WWE can do something great and incredible with Jade Cargill as a heel, you guys. And I think eventually we'll get where Bianca Belair, of course, being a baby face, which I thought we were gonna get Bianca as the heel, but looks like with how strong and powerful Jade is, we'll definitely get Jade and Bianca like WrestleMania. And I think Jade's taking that title off of Tiffany Stratton. Could be at Saturday night's main event, depending on how that goes. But anyways, let's get to the next segment, where we see Julia, Chelsea Green, and Alba Fire. But you can literally see someone standing back there by that door. And who is it? It is Nikki Cross. Who is she targeting, you guys? Is it Julia? Is it Chelsea Green, or who? I think more so is definitely got to be Chelsea Green, but I think it's pretty cool that they're letting her go into the into a few on her own, and like I said, it's incredible. Tonight, you guys, WWE's Halloween Havoc is tonight at 7:30, which is my time. I mean, excuse me, yes. 7 o'clock or 7:30 my time. It's 6:34 p.m. on a Saturday night, you guys. So we'll see how that show is going to be going. So of course, you guys, Ilya Dragunov, he was, saying, that he missed us and all that stuff, you guys, and he glad to be back. And the crowd was like, you deserve it out there in Arizona. And he wanted to cry, you guys. You can definitely tell it. But that mouse, that guy from Russia, the mouse guy, Russian guy, ended up fighting one of the darkest people in WWE, and that is Alister Black. Alister Black had a pretty incredible match with Ilya, and I like how Ilya pulled off great matches, kind of like how Sami Zayn did. And now everyone loved his entrance with Zelina Vega, how she was moving. Nobody wasn't paying attention to Alister Black or anything. They were looking at how Zelina Vega was like sliding up on that floor and everything like that, which was pretty incredible as well. So with that being said, you guys, I think a lot of people have been also saying this is like the Scarlett and Karen Cross kind of like ordeal too, but a more darker side. With that being said, Zelina Vega ended up trying to interfere in this match like twice or three times, you guys, and the referee didn't do anything about it. But eventually he did do something about it, you guys, when she pulled his leg, and after that she was walking up the ramp, and that's when Damian Priest song hit. You can see how shocked she looked, and eventually I know we're gonna get Lola Vice soon. So maybe next week on Friday Night SmackDown, maybe they'll prolong this feud even longer till we get Lola Vice. So we'll see how it's gonna go. But Ilya would win. Ilya would win, and of course, like I said, Damian Priest did come out showing the burn where it nearly misses eye with that fireball. And you guys, it's rare that we see fireballs in WWE. We used to see them from Kane a lot when he used to do it. but Zelina would jump on the back of Damian Priest, you guys, gouging out his eye and everything. And of course, I thought Lola music was gonna hit, but nope, we did not get that. They ended up running out to the crowd, and that's when Damian Priest, was trying to stretch his eye, trying to see where they went. And of course, like I said, they escaped through the crowd. So pretty good there, you guys. Hopefully, like I said, we'll see Lola's Vice soon. But then again, we ended up getting a tag team match with Tomotonga and JC Mateo versus Ray Phoenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. Could Shinsuke Nakamura and could Shinsuke Nakamura them actually be in the tag team? I think it's actually pretty cool, you guys, to see the MFTs be like a dominant force and everything. And with that being said, you guys, I also definitely can see of how WWE is getting behind them. Now, could they prolong this thing with having them as a as a tag team, or will Ray Phoenix eventually move to Raw and have the Lucha Brothers over there? So, Carmelo Hayes is definitely buried, you guys. They're gonna have him fight Kit Wilson next week on SmackDown, which is gonna be a boring match that no one cares about. Kind of like how they had Kiana James versus Tiffany Stratton. Boring, in my opinion. Yeah. I really don't want to see this match. We already know Miz is going to get involved and everything like that, but still. Cody Rhodes would start off the show, you guys, coming out there and talking about, Drew McIntyre, and, he did what he had to do. And, of course, when he hit him with that chair last week, you guys, he said that Drew deserved it. So he didn't play it off as like a heelish thing, you guys. But Drew McIntyre was like, hey, I seen you and Jimmy, backstage talking. And that's when Jimmy did come out and attack Drew McIntyre, not once but twice. Now with this right here, you guys, I wonder where this may lead to, of who attacked Jacob: Uncle Howdy, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, or Randy Orton. I'm leaning more so on the side of either Cody or Randy. I'm lingering in between those two. Jimmy Uso said he wanted a match. He wanted to beat Drew McIntyre, what he did to Jacob last week. But of course, Drew is always telling the truth. Like, he'll tell you when he's there. He'll tell you what is what. But of course, in the main event, you guys, Drew McIntyre, of course, freaking pummeled Jimmy Uso in the ring. I'm kind of tired of Jimmy Uso losing. He done freaking what? Got eliminated from the Battle Royal. He done got beat up by the MFTs multiple times. He's even appeared on both shows trying to work each and every possible way that he can, to, provide for, his family, especially him having, his first kid with Naomi. It's pretty crazy. But of course, Cody Rhodes will come out there after the match, after Jimmy, of course, lost, as I said. And we would start beating on Drew McIntyre, and he would turn around, get Claymore, you guys. I was like, God dang. So when he did the Claymore, I thought he does the Claymore with 2 feet, but I guess it's actually 1 foot. But anyways, you guys, like, comment, subscribe to Chris Wrestling Views. I got 20 more minutes until NXT Halloween Havoc come on. So can't wait to see what's gonna happen there. Let me know what's your thoughts and your opinions on Friday Night SmackDown. Rating on the show, you guys, I would have to give it a 7 out of 10.